look, I want to do a quick jump on how Disney having a problem with, cause they own Fox and ESPN, right? They having a problem with, like, you know what I'm saying, growing the whole sports news thing, right? And me personally, I believe they biggest reason for that, and they biggest, like, I guess you would say, competitor or cause of that is like YouTube, right? Cause like YouTube, you don't gotta, with YouTube, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Super fans got a podcast, and you know what I'm saying, former athletes and whatnot. That's what really make it even better. It's former athletes and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, got a podcast. So now if they don't get hired, if T.O. or Randy Moss or shit, if Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, going to boxing, or John Bones Jones going to MMA, I don't know no racing folks, but basketball, like if LeBron wanted to, I see the Mannings got hurt, but like you know what I'm saying, if your favorite athlete and whatnot, right, retired or was done or wanted to do both, right, play and be on TV, right, and like, you know what I'm saying, they main people you gonna go to, you know what I'm saying, ESPN, the big dog in the space, right? So, you know what I'm saying, it's only so many seats ESPN got, right? So they go over there, boom. Nah, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to do it for that whatever reason, right? You know what I'm saying? They go to CBS, boom, you go to Fox, you know what I'm saying, boom. That's the same thing. The Fox same thing is, you know what I'm saying, ESPN, because they both on the Disney and whatnot, right? Boom, you go to NBC, boom, you know what I'm saying, again, it's only so many slots that's available and whatnot, right? All right, boom, I can't do it there, but guess what, it's this thing called YouTube that just let me click record again, because like if you sit down from a laptop and whatnot, right, you don't need no certain, it's just like on social media and stuff, right? Boom, you can I can just sit down, give me a little couple $100, less than $1,000 on equipment. I can sit down and like I can get my viewpoint or whatnot, right? So now all these people who don't like talking to the media and whatnot, right? And don't like how they being betrayed and whatnot, right? In whatever sport it is. Now they got, and they really do got a fan base, right? So now they got, only thing they gotta do is they can just let it use their social media, let it be known. All right, I got my own podcast, cause that's what everybody calling it. You know what I'm saying? I got my own podcast, or I'm gonna be on such and such show. You know what I'm saying? I know this old former athlete, or this super fan with a nice, you know what I'm saying, following on their YouTube or whatnot, right? All right, I know I can just get in there. I feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Or they might be going to them because they're a fan of them again, right? So you know what I'm saying? You don't got to buy your stuff working the other way, right? And they gonna let you in, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, let me get my point across without driving the narrative and whatnot, right? This was that athlete probably thinking, right? That's fed up with the old way, right? So now you get all that attention and that content that usually you would have had to get funneled through ESPN, Fox, NBC, and CBS, right? Now that's getting watered down, right? Because like either everybody got their own podcast or they mans or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? They partner on something, right? They got a podcast, and they really didn't want to come mess with you in the first place because they really didn't like your head, right? So now you ain't even, they, you know what I'm saying, those folks on TV, they gotta work that much harder to get like inside scoops and whatnot, right? And you just gotta hope the program, because I ain't even gonna lie, like athletes, it seemed to be breaking off now, but athletes seem like, I don't know how, but like athletes, you know what I'm saying, they think different and whatnot, right? I'm gonna just say that, you know what I'm saying? But but you got, again, it's changing now. So once a lot of them get out of their old mindset of having to, like, you know what I'm saying, follow in a certain, you know what I'm saying, do things a certain type of way. All right, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Now the so quote unquote professional reporters or media people and whatnot, right? Now that's causing them to work much harder to get the scoops and stuff on things and whatnot, right? And really the only thing even saving it is like athletes ain't a big fan of like social media. But again, by doing YouTube podcasting and whatnot, right, it take away, because I guess if you doing a social media thing, it's more like, they done went live and stuff, because they all caught up in their emotions and whatnot, right? And a lot of the athletic shit about, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to get mad and go spill the beans, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, right? And like catch the whatever fallback and whatnot, right? All because you got mad and want to go live, right? But like the whole YouTube podcasting thing, since it being a recorded thing and whatnot, right? It's like a different little feeling and whatnot, right? It's like you can put your media training in like your interview mode, but without, you know what I'm saying, following, letting you know what I'm saying, following the narrative they trying to give you or lead, right? So anywhere it go, basically, you know what I'm saying, that's what's going on, you know what I'm saying. And then like it's the whole ESPN, cause like it ain't really ESPN added WWE. It was a minute ago, but like they had added WWE to like they little tracker and whatnot, right? Just to you know what I'm saying, just to bring that fan base in, right? Because like again, YouTube got everything cornered. YouTube ain't even focused on it. I think they just focus on like letting people make content, right? They ain't even focused on no specific genre, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what's cold about it too. So like anybody can get in that thing, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can start them a channel, and like if you got them fans who be like, man, my stuff never on. These people never report my stuff, whether it be because my team ain't the best or shit, they don't like, you know, or they ain't bad enough, you know what I'm saying? Because you know they make jokes about the bad team and whatnot, right? Or is that team who always good but never in the playoff, right? Or they never talk about a certain player. You only hear about that one, the one blessed player that's on every team or whatnot, right? Whether it be football or basketball or soccer, you know what I'm saying? Or you might have your favorite fighter that you never heard about, because boxing got so many leagues and whatnot, right? So it might be that fighter that you never heard about, right? Or it might be that UFC fighter you never heard about. You seen him on one episode of one season of Ultimate Fighter, and like you really just never heard from him no more and whatnot, right? Even though he's still fighting and stuff, right? So now YouTube allow all these super fans and former players to sit down and, know what I'm saying, and express themselves and do their own thing, right? And then while at the same time, again, this go back to how it's fucking up ESPN and all the other people, right? Because now them a player, and which is why I see a lot of them tonight. It's a lot of former players on TV now, and everybody probably always been former players. But I probably was just like too young to like know they was former players and whatnot, right? If you want the super famous coach or player or stuff, right? But like, you know what I'm saying, I see now they hiring a lot of like former players and whatnot, right? But that's probably cause like, again, you feel like it's easier to talk to somebody who you feel like really know what's going on and really connected. And like I said, some of these people is like current people, like again, Danny Green, Draymond Green got one. Gilbert Arenas don't play no more. Cam Newton he was active when he originally started that show, his podcast and whatnot, right? LeBron James, he on you know what I'm saying, he big dog, you know what I'm saying, he can do get Showtime to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, partner with him and whatnot, right? But like it's a whole bunch of other, like JJ Redick, I don't think he active no more. But like again, people who ain't too far active, like you wouldn't know. Like you probably can go to your 2K and they probably in free agency or something, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no super people, you wouldn't know who they is and whatnot, right? So again, they still friends and stuff with these guys. It's like when Derrick Rose got hired or Jason Kidd got hired and whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? Right after retirement and whatnot, right? Derek Fisher. You know what I'm saying, when them coaches was getting hired right after playing Steve Nash and whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that, you know what I'm saying? So, and they doing it because like the connection to the players better. So now, you know what I'm saying, you got these people who, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna talk about the subjects they want to talk about, cause like how they, you know what I'm saying, how you heard about the people going over the Brett, the ESPN not really covering the Brett Favre situation for whatever reason. The Jerry Jones situation for whatever reason or whatnot, right? Alright, boom. So it's the stuff like that too that they'll be killing it too, cause you know what I'm saying, you don't wanna, you know, everybody feel like they got their nerves and whatnot, right? And all of them, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them be falling in line, but like, and they fall in line by like not saying nothing, not really like making them do stuff and whatnot, right? It's really by, you know what I'm saying, by their silence and whatnot, right? But yeah. So again, like all them things, ESPN cut out. ESPN solve, not ESPN, YouTube solve all it. It hit all them markets. It don't matter if your team ain't the best. It don't matter if your player ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if your athlete ain't the best, your driver not the best or whatnot, right? It's some fan or former player with a YouTube channel, podcast somewhere talking about, you know what I'm saying, what you want to hear. They might not be dropping every day, but like, you know what I'm saying, they dropping more than you would have heard on, like, you know what I'm saying, national TV or whatnot, right? So, boom. And they even got people that give like live, they do like live, the commentary and whatnot, right? But yeah, but like I say, shit, that's they only thing really that ESPN and like all them sports channels got going for them is the live sports. And like I said, YouTube gets serious, Google gets serious, Alphabet gets serious, and they want to really like put a stamp on that shit. They drop a bag on their live TV. Amazon already got some of that Thursday night football, and they probably got some other stuff working, right? So they mess around and get in that, like the Saturday games and all that. They mess around and get YouTube jump in that fight where I think you can, like, if you get YouTube TV, but I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to make it either, cause really like YouTube TV probably can get bunked down a notch, right? But either like find some way to put it on for free or like drop the price of YouTube TV. You know what I'm saying? Or just like do a sports package or something, like, you know what I'm saying, old cable days or whatnot. But like they get in their zone, shit, like I say, that's the last thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like ESPN got holding on. You know what I'm saying? They play sports and whatnot, right? They probably after they bust that move, they gonna have to scale out. They gonna have to do like Elon. They gonna have to fire. You know what I'm saying? Down there 50% of their staff and shit, right? But yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Again, I like YouTube and whatnot, right? And they gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, YouTube still part of the future and whatnot, growing, right? And you know what I'm saying, YouTube ain't no 100-year-old, 50-year-old company and whatnot, right? YouTube probably started in, when YouTube started, I just looked it up. YouTube started in 2005. YouTube not even 20 years old yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's a new, that's okay. So they one of them .com. They one of them .com babies with Amazon and shit. Okay, yeah. So see what I'm saying? They hey, out with the old, in with the new.